plays games with Steve
and Angel.
All right, it's a new session. Did I say last time what time of day we were doing the sessions? Maybe not.
I don't know.
I think you did.
Okay, well, last time was it's another night session. Let's do it at 10 a.m. right now.
Yippee!
Yippee!
At night.
Yippee! Ha ha ha! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
You know, I had a deep cleaning earlier today, which meant my mouth was super numb, and I was trying to like Edgeworth, like to see how bad it was, and the prosecution, it would sound like the prosecution was running.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. When we started this game and you started talking, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot we voice act this game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was like, I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna kick back and watch Angel play this game. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot we have to act.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Yes.
Yes! Will the witness state her name and occupation?
You just did, Edgeworth.
D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
All right, so no banter from us.
Okay, starting now. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Pants. God.
Wait, hold on. Maya, she's wearing a dress. What am I supposed to do?
Day of the Moida.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. The day of the Moida. A little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Go ahead and, since it's a new session, look through all your evidence. Just get a, fresh look at it all.
Okay, all right. So, attorney's badge, one of my possessions. No one would believe I was a defense attorney.
The famous fart badge, yes.
Yeah, the sphincter. Time of the death was 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the heart by a spear, or the chest. And presumably maybe hit the heart a little bit. Photo was dragged on one leg. Press A button to examine. Okay. The map. So is that Studio 2? They wouldn't have to pass a gate. That's my mental note. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Samurai spear. Breaking the shaft has been mended with a duct tape. Mr. Monkey blocked the path from seeing the crime from 2:15.
The monkey.
The monkey. Path to Glory. Yeah, those are all those photos. It's probably not relevant anymore. Cody's camera. He always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. 5-year-old photo shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Ouchie.
Owie, wow, wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow.
I get your point.
Oh, God. Found on the table has his fingerprints. The stake found in the employee area on it traces. This is on the employee area. Okay.
Oh, my mistake.
That's how you know I think a joke is really funny, Steve, is when I do that.
You're such an encouraging friend.
Yeah.
Manel used his van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Really? But didn't he claim that he didn't go? I don't know. All right.
And when exactly was that?
I have forgotten.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Maybe you could try remembering?
I don't remember. No.
It's Remembor.
The meeting ended at 4 o'clock and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Do you remember the 21st night of September?
I was fatigued, so I had
Oh, they are. Sorry that you remember.
Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
Hold it! And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
She's a podcast host.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Sorry, Mommy. It was a 15-minute break.
Sorry, Mommy. Sorry, Mommy. Sal and I ate 216 on the table in front of the trailer. There were no bones.
Hold it! Do you have someone who could verify this?
Sal.
No. I mean, someone else?
One person is enough.
She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
Kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she just said. Somewhere. Enter the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. Let's just press everything.
By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear.
The meeting began at 2 sharp and ended at 4.
Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on. Let's talk a bit more about that.
Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
Time it a third time.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
There must be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
Hold it!
I think I pressed this already, but...
When exactly was that?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
I've forgotten.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Maybe you could try remembering.
Nar.
Nar.
What about...
Whoa. I was fatigued. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. So I think they're trying to say, like, hey, like, we need to prove that they didn't have steak. I I don't know that I have anything that contradicts that. Because this was at the employee lounge. Yeah, I found in the employee area. On air, she's just sleeping pills and bone. Shows an accident. Like, block the path between the sign. Like, who gave them meat? Okay, they had, okay. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Sound 1816 on the table in front of the trailer. How are they able to get food? Well, I guess because they took the van? Took a meeting. I was fatigued, so I had to take me. We took a 15-minute break. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. The meeting began at 12. It ended at 4. How are they able to go to Studio 1? Like, that's the contradiction, isn't it? Like, unless there's like a back route that I don't know about, but it's not on the map. How do I prove that they didn't have stakes? Okay, what's the wording on the van? They use this van to drive, and they can't look at it or anything. Did they mention that, like, the van looked like it was unused for a while? I thought the van looked sus. I just have to make a choice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Boo-boo.
I would love that.
Okay. All right. It blocked the path from the corner from 2 to 4. I think it's this. Okay, there's a So I took us out. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. I want to present the monkey. I just don't know which line. I took him that there was to be a rehearsal, so we went to Studio 1. At 2:30, we took up. I'm gonna do this and then eat my words.
Objection!
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my words.
I think you get speed through this, right?
How exactly is that evidence and statement just now?
So yeah, what was your first train of thought? Go through, please. Go through the dialogue.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay, all right.
Smash that B button.
Okay. So, what was your first train of thought?
How did they get to,
before that.
How do I prove that they didn't have stakes?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I prove that they didn't have stakes? Like they pointed out. I remember they pointed out like there was something sus about the plates.
Okay.
I want to say it's probably related to the furnace because it was still active.
Go to that statement. I think you're overthinking. And this one's not. This one's a little
vague,
a little silly. But go to the statement that is
about the stakes.
Yeah, because you were right. There's something off about that. This is a weird way of proving it, but what evidence would show? No, there should be.
Oh, there should be bones. Like, look at. I guess like there was bones here. Okay.
Objection.
Okay.
Ha! As I thought.
That's not as I thought, but you know, that wasn't my first thought.
That's why it's ironic. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you could see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare.
Oh.
Miss Vasquez, tell me, How can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone?
Because I'm a cartoon dog and I eat bones.
I think I know how, and it's not that.
You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak.
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator, huh?
Oh.
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking out salmonella.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. How would D. Vasquez pick on salmonella? What's a quick soundbite of that?
Fuck, I don't know.
Order!
I don't need to eat. I don't know.
Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
I kind of agree.
Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
No.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's just the pizza meme.
What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You're a Dami mommy, that's why.
I don't know. I feel like it's a trick.
No!
I don't think it was the spear. I'm thinking it's that fence. Like if they just did it again. So I think you couldn't, could you?
That fence is evil, I tell you. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
Yeah.
What? What is the... Wrong voice. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body?
I have proof, Your Honor. I could prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Do I present the fact that it just has duct tape? Or, well, no, I think maybe the photo might be presumptuous. I'm just going to show them the...
Take that! I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast.
That's a later game.
Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape.
I thought it was Penny Nichols.
Objection, it was Penny Nichols.
Who?
Oh, yeah, the girl. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
The person IRL, I think I can tell you. I don't know if the game is going to give me that liberty, but I will say I can tell you.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
It's this photo.
Take that. Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying...
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again!
Oh! Mr. Wright! Oh! Continue.
Okay, Your Honor. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago?
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet she could move it. She had another way. The van. I want to say she had another way.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then. I said with the worst poker face. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
With the frickin' vehicle.
Take that!
With the frickin' vehicle.
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued. I was so tired. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, I got stole the words right.
Honk shoe, honk shoe. There was a van. Sal drove me.
Ooh. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Yes, he was a piece of shit, too.
I was gonna get Salmonella. He drives the van. Yeah, of course he was.
Of course, Salmonella has to have been a. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. Just look at him. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
Continue.
Game over. No need.
My.
You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun.
Damn, for real?
I win?
Continue?
Ooh. Confused.
Melee!
So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like
Though
that?
I missed? I don't know. I just said that. Though I missed.
Oh, no! Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez! So, it was you? You killed Jack Hammer.
Awkward. Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Oh, shit.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
Testify again. Well, you can't just keep pinning it on her, because that won't get
Like
anywhere.
a child. I
Yeah.
didn't do it. No, you did it. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
I testify again. Do it again.
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. To come so far, only to fail.
But in the end, doesn't even matter. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez.
Okay.
Objection!
Oh?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Oh. Wow. Cringe.
Cringe. Very well. Epic fail. Objection! I thought of something, Your Honor. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? Probably realized she did it too.
But wasn't he the one that said he's always gets a guilty verdict? After all that,
Edgeworth. Well, looks like we'll testify again. Testify. Oh boy, we'll pick this up tomorrow.
Do you know how to talk?
No.
No.
no.